Fabrice had finished his photos in like 12 minutes. I had to go right away. I'm like, what's going on here? So, in any case, it was what it was.
But you're not a stranger to competition.
Not a stranger in competition when it comes to, you know, volleyball and sports and that kind of thing. I mean, I like competition in that sense. I didn't see this as much as a competition as everyone's sort of doing their best to get a good shot. And I don't think anyone really loses in this competition. I mean, sure, there's going to be winners picked.
I'm more of a casual sort of, I don't want it to be overly formal because that's not me.
Okay, then I won't show you metallic.
That's too much for me. As much as I love it.
You got that?
Yeah, that's nice.
There is a very surfer girl bathing suit there. And then this is like a little white tie-up blouse.
But is there something else you could wear with that? I don't know if you can really. You have the bustier, right? This place to me is a very casual, fun place. Like, I don't want it to be too formal in here because it doesn't look like that for me in there. And I think this is what you'd wear if you came here and just hung out.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Done.
Okay, Freddie, that was excellent. Freddie,
that was it.
Freddie,
wow. Oh my decisive.
I love that casual look and stuff, so I don't want it to be too overly done up. Like, I want it to be sort of a loosey, sort of, I woke up and had a great day and I'm just hanging out at the place.
So more like a bedhead kind of hair.
Not too bedheady, but that feel.
Okay, maybe some like soft waves to the hair. Yeah.
Perfect. Something where it's like, I woke up, did a little bit, not too much, but I'm just hanging out around the place. That'd be perfect.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Easy?
Yeah, really easy. We got it. I woke up like this. Yeah.
I woke up like that. I just woke up like that. Fred Koops. Fred Koops. Fred Koops. Fred Koops. Fred Koops. Freddie Koops.
Freddie Koops.
Freddie Koops. Freddie Koops. Freddie Koops overkill.
You may have done some prep for this, and you may not have. So I'm just wondering, did you do any prep for it, or are you just more of a go with the flow kind of photographer?
I'm a go with the flow photographer simply because a lot of the stuff I do is like nature stuff. I do a lot of bird work and stuff like that, and I really don't have a say in where the birds are going to land and what the lighting's going to be like and if they're in the woods or not in the woods, so I tend to wing it there. I have a couple ideas just by walking through the place, but I didn't really do a full research on it and put it out because I didn't know what the house was going to be like. I didn't know what the light was going to be like, and I figured I'll just go with the flow. Yeah. Well, see what happens.
That. Okay, so tell us about the camera that you've chosen to work with today and the lenses.
Okay, I don't have a lot of choices because I have one camera. It's the 6D Mark II. Lens-wise, I've got a 50, which I think makes sense for here, and I have a 70-200.
Excellent.
Those are the two that I've chosen for here. The other lens that I do have is 100-400. That's it. And I don't think that could work in here.
Just your overall feelings, like how are you feeling right now?
I am freaking nervous. You gotta see what I can do. I'll just knock out a couple pictures. Hopefully one of them's good enough that we can edit it well enough to make it look good. I'm not really a director of people. I usually go and I'll shoot what I see and what's going on. I'm more of a documentarian sort of thing rather than go over there, stand there, do this, get in that light, because I haven't really studied that much, and I usually just do what I do. So it's going to be interesting to actually
a little out of your element.
Out of my element, but that's okay.
You know what? I think it's going to be great. I think you're going to do great, and I just want to thank you so much. You're one of my best friends, and I just want to thank you so much for being a part of it. And I don't know, I just give them hell.
I'm gonna give her hell. See what I can do.
Okay, great. Let's go. All right. Try it out. And action.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, lead the way.
Okay, I'm gonna lead the way. Okay. Oh, I can't see my screen.
The lighting was really kind of harsh in the stairwell, but I kind of liked it. I wanted it to work.
Looks perfect.
It's one. Jokester.
That's it. I don't need to do anything else now.
I'll get you a cider. Try to challenge the race.
All right, I'd say my specialty is probably nature photography. That's what I prefer. I'm an opportunist more than anything. I think I just like to if I have the camera in my hand, I just shoot whatever makes sense to me. I'm not doing it for anything other than my own amusement and hopefully to come up with some cool shots.
Oh, I can't see it.
You know, that's where I really wanted to look down at my screen and see what I did and then adjust accordingly.
Freddie instinctively looks down at his camera because Freddie is a digital shooter and he is used to reviewing his photos frame by frame. He's looking for exposure, he's looking for composition, he's looking for just about everything. But film shooters, we can't review. We have to wait until the film is processed. So we've leveled the playing field here. Digital shooters on 36 exposures, you have to wait just as long.
I like to sort of get close to stuff. I like to have the birds, when I'm taking shots of birds, I want the birds to know I'm there. Like I like to have that intimacy. The intimacy is part of what I like shooting. It's the thing that I like about the shots too. It's when I look at the shot that I can see that animal or that person or something reacting, not necessarily to me, but knowing that I'm there and doing what they do. I like that feeling.
Yeah, because the animals are not afraid of you.
Well, they can be, but you have to show them that you're not a threat. And if you're not a threat, then a lot of them, surprisingly, a lot of them will stick around and you can get a lot closer than you think. Now, I'm not going to try that with a grizzly bear or anything, but maybe down the road, I don't know, if I get invited to go and do something,
Yeah,
maybe I'll do it.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
Obviously, I'd love something like the Crocono shot to work, but I don't know if it did.
Okay, let's see what happens.
When I'm out there, it's just me in whatever I'm shooting. Well, as you know, I'm a graphic designer, and my mind is constantly going with designs. Like I just have so many things on the go, and that's work I have to do for people. And so when I get in that mode where I'm, you know, me looking at whatever it is, I forget about everything. I'm just in that moment. And being in that moment is a really important thing, not just for me, but I think for a lot of people, if they can find that, whatever it happens to be, that hobby that puts them in a moment, takes them away from everything else, and then everything else becomes easier after that. When I get back to work, my mind's clear, everything's good. Again, a lot of the stuff that I do is mostly for myself. It's for meditation, it's for, you know, just for me to have something to do and to look at and to enjoy. And usually at the end of the day, I'm looking at my own stuff and I kind of like what I see.
In a world of oversharing, you know who you are. We forget that the act of taking photos can be enough. Freddie reminds us to immerse ourselves in our surroundings, focusing on the present. This process can help us find peace and clarity.
Yay!
Way to go, Freddie! All right, way to go!
Is it hot in here?
Yeah, it is. So, recap. How do you feel?
Still a little nervous. I shouldn't be nervous now, but I'm still a little nervous. There's a whole bunch of cards. Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Dun da da da.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. You 27 frames.
Oh, is that all I had?
Yeah.
I thought you said 36.
No.
Who counted wrong?
I don't. We'll talk about save for the interview. Okay. All right.
What happened?
You're on 27, 27 or 28, and you have 6 minutes. Okay, so I'm looking at my little pad of paper
I can't
here.
help it.
I know. So you had 27 shots.
Why?
I don't know. Well, I think the person, we had a problem with the person who was in charge of the reflector, the chair, the second video camera, and the accounting. That was like one person,
Yeah.
and that person's fired next year.
Oh no, is that you?
Yeah.
Oh no, you're the one telling me how many shots I had.
I know, well, I obviously counted wrong. So,
I better have a 1 at 27. There's 27
So I
exposures now.
27 exposures. So
Yeah, so I don't know. I thought I was counting right with you.
Well, it's close. I mean, it's only 9 off.
So here we go. What a great start.
It's not so bad. I got her eye pretty nicely. That's pretty nice. And I think there's some good lines there too.
And I love what you chose for her to wear. It was very Freddie, very casual.
Yeah, I want it to be totally casual.
And this was your idea to bring up the crokinole and have her concentrate like she's playing the game. Oh, that's me.
I love that shot. Can I take a picture of that? Can I take one picture of that?
I can't
That's 26, right? Is that 26?
I can't believe it. And then, oh, this is nice too.
Looking for her boy to come back.
Yeah. I like that you used
I didn't.
Jen's screensaver.
The stool is not always for the photographer to stand on. As Freddie was nearing the end of his photo shoot, he spotted a backdrop that he wanted to use. But it was a little bit high, so he knew that he would have to get Carla, his model, to stand on the stool. Another reason to always have a stool on a photo shoot.
The lighting in that stairwell was the most dramatic, and I think it may work the best.
The light
is better.
It's just way more dramatic.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the clarity.
The clarity is amazing. The brown of her eye, and it's as if she just caught him. You know, it's not like he caught her, it's she caught him. And then the brown of her eyes being the same as the wood all around.
And Freddie being a wildlife photographer, he is usually, shooting through trees, branches, leaves.
And he's kind of used to the warm and cold playing. I see it. It's so well done here because this is so blue.
Yes.
And this is so nice and warm. And he's really used that color really well.
It's almost like he's used to shooting through something or having something between him and the subject.
Yes.
Right? And he's comfortable with that, where that would make a lot of photographers uncomfortable. He's comfortable in this situation.
Congrats, Freddie.
Can't wait to see this hanging.
Totally fun.